Greetings, programs. This is Wretch, and welcome to Kung Fu, one of the original black box NES games and one of the pioneers of the beat-em-up fighting genre. The premise of the game is very simple. You play this martial artist here, known as Thomas, who's trying to save his girlfriend Sylvia from the devious crime boss Mr. X, who has her basically captive at the top of the Devil's Tower, which is this 5-story structure that we have to work our way up. See, we're fighting through all of Mr. X's men, and at the end, we fight one of the martial arts masters. So let's go ahead and get to it. Now, we have our basic attacks. We have a kick and a punch attack, as well as a flying kick, and we can crouch. Now, I'm going to be using predominantly punches, because if you kill someone with a punch because it has a shorter range, you get more points. And the more points you get, the more chance you have of getting an extra life. I know we get an extra life at 50,000, and you saw a knife thrower there. Those guys are unpleasant. Now, if you die, you have to start the floor all over again from the start, so let's try not to do this. Now, working your way up a kind of temple and fighting a boss at the end is very reminiscent. Oh, okay, here's one of the bosses, the Stickmaster. Oh, duh, didn't even get scratched. I like it. And now we just work our way to the stairway, and enemies do still come, but they do despawn once you reach the stairway. This game was based very loosely off a Jackie Chan movie called, I believe, Wheels on Meals. Other than the names, I don't think there was anything else related to the movie. However, working your, poisonous snakes, we need to avoid those, and that dropping from the ceiling. As you can see, that just took a ton of our life. But this is actually has more in common with Bruce Lee's last movie that was done after, or that was edited after he died, called Game of Death. And you saw the little person there. Now, I don't know if they're little people or children. I like to think that they are kids who have been enslaved into Mr. X's service. They occasionally will flip on your head, Mario style. Hello, Boomer Coanger. Okay, let's try and... Oh, we got lucky there. He normally throws 2 boomerangs. And your life resets at the start of every floor, so we got that working for us. And are we close to 50,000? Getting there. Save Sylvia for Mr. X. Help me, Thomas! Sylvia! Now, I don't remember who the boss on this one is. I know one of them is a little sorcerer guy that you have to kill specifically with these crouching punches, otherwise his head falls off and he reappears. He never loses life. Oh! Knife to the shin. That's not good. Oh! And see, all they do is just grab onto you. They don't actually try and punch you or anything. Okay, there's our extra life. I think we'll probably need that depending on who we are fighting for the boss. And he just jumped on our head. That's not good. Who is the boss? Oh! It's Michael Clark Duncan. John Coffey is trying to beat us up, and one hit from him is going to kill. So, oh, we got him. Cool. He does a lot of damage. I think he does over half of your health with one shot. So, let's rush up here. Okay, we're over halfway there, guys. Now, this is one of the black box NES games, so it's a bit short. Now, what's on this floor? Oh, not the bees! Ooh. Alright, let's try and run from these guys. Hop, skip, and a jump. I think they do a lot of damage when you hit them. I think Thomas is allergic. Oh, that was unfortunate. And I don't know what causes them to jump either. I think it's actually completely... Oh, there he is. Okay. Now he's gonna... Okay. Oh, we simoed each other. Oh, and they're not gonna go. Yeah, well, I had to make a run to the stairway anyway, so. Alrighty. Ow. Ow. My timing was all off during that run. Now let's just hustle this way. Eventually they will run away from us. Okay, there we go. Now we need to make sure we do not get hit by a fireball. There we go. Ow. You summoned a dragon. Got him. Now we rush up. Whew. That could have been very hectic, very fast. Now you see the life counter up there, the little dragon next to the side, next to him. That just means how many times you've completed the game in a run. I don't know why Thomas is sitting there getting his calisthenics on. Alright, last floor. Now, if I recall correctly, nothing really special here. This is just a gauntlet of knife throwers and acrobats and regular troops here. See, I wouldn't have mind getting... Well, you know, you get beat up by Michael Clark Duncan. That's okay. You're just kind of sitting there like... Don't want to get my butt kicked by guys in purple geese or kids. You know, people would make fun of you. But if you said that you got beat up by Michael Clark Duncan, everyone would just look at you and go, oh, fair enough. Or the sorcerer, kind of like Egg Shen from Big Trouble in Little China. Oh, alright, this is Mr. X, I believe. And he is actually very easy. You just have to get him into a pattern. Oop. There we go. Now, there we go. We just gotta have to sit there and do this like a Street Fighter. Oh. Flying kick. Ever hate that when you're playing Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat and you can actually win the game by just standing in the corner and punch and doing this? However, this level, a lot easier. Oh! Zigged when I should have zagged there. At least we're not dealing with anything else other than the knives. There we go. We don't have to, like, refight the bosses or anything. That would suck. Alright, we're gonna have about half of our life to fight Mr. X. And he's a counter fighter. Okay. Just put up, keep the hate on. Oh. If we can just get him into a pattern, we'll be fine. Alright, this is last life. Gotta make it count. Sylvia's counting, depending on me. And I'm sure she's worth all this, right? Hopefully it's not like a Zelda Princess Peach type situation where, you know, the hero gets really nothing out of it but the satisfaction of actually doing the quest. Oh. Yeah, you thought you were gonna. I think we're almost there. You guys need to run away from me. There you go. It's like, oh, the boss! Okay, we're just gonna do this. We're gonna do this like back and forth, back, tuck and weave, tuck and weave. Oh. One more hit. One more, come on, come on. Got him! For 10,000? And no. There we go. Save the girl. She's pretty pale, too. I wonder if Thomas is kind of like Ralph Macchio in The Karate Kid. Congratulations, Thomas and Sylvia, but their happiness does not continue long. Because much like Bowser, Mr. X kidnaps her again. And then we just reset the game, like a typical NES black box. But alright everyone, that was Kung Fu. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. It's a lot harder than it looks, by the way. Now this is doing the Mode A, which is the basic game. Mode B is actually a lot harder with a lot more guys. So, I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you liked the video, go ahead and click like down below. Subscribe to the channel and leave a comment. That'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.